Hello, welcome to Liz Rocks and Stuff. I'm Liz. It's time to see what's in my tumbler. Episode 48, starting out with Rainbow Tiger 2. This is the second batch of gold, blue, and red tiger's eye. I'm finishing up what I had left. And this is coming out of stage 3, going into stage 4 this week. So it will be done next week. I'm very excited. So, some exciting news. I had 100 subscribers, which is not a lot for YouTube, but more than I thought I'd ever get, so that's kind of cool. Also, I'm going to be starting to release shorts of these sections of me rinsing and doing my rocks. I'm going to be releasing shorts of them, and then with no voiceover. So if you want to see that, I'll be releasing one a day when I'm not releasing these videos. So anyway, Rainbow Tiger, getting it all rinsed off, and then we're going to put in the water, and this is going to go into a burnishing cycle because it needs to be cleaned thoroughly before we put it into the stage 4. So that's 3 tablespoons of borax, and get the lid on there, and then I let this run for a few hours. I've said it before, some people will run their burnishing or their cleaning cycles for full 24 hours. Some will do longer. I find that it's just as effective to just run it for a few hours. You don't need to over tumble for your burnishing cycle. You're really just trying to get any grit that's kind of stuck to the rocks off. That's the main purpose of it. So here I am pulling out the rocks and away from the resin, since I am using a plastic filler here. I need to use a different filler every stage. So this is my stage 3 filler. I am going to now add in my stage 4 because I don't want to have my the grit being carried over with the plastic media. So I'm going to put in my stage 4 filler, and then water, stage 4 grit, 3 tablespoons and 1 tablespoon of borax. Some people don't like to use borax here, but I use borax in 2, 3, and 4 stages as a way of helping the slurry be thick and stick to the rocks a little better, which creates more friction and does its job better. I find that it actually works really well to use borax. Alright, now we're moving on to Sardonyx. Again, I am really liking the Sardonyx. I hadn't seen it before. I haven't seen anybody tumble it before. And it's really neat looking. There's a lot of variation within this one type of rock. So this is currently in stage 1. So it is needing some more work. This is a harder rock, so it is taking a little bit longer to shape up. I'm totally okay with that. I let my rocks take as much time as they need. So now that I have rinsed them, I'm doing a sort, seeing what needs to go into stage 2, or what's ready for stage 2, what needs to stay in stage 1. And it's about 50-50. I don't have any more of this Sardonyx. This is the end of what I have. So what isn't ready to go, I basically need to fill up my tumbler. So I am going to use some, this is the last of the little mini rocks that I got from the rock shed, the mini mixed rocks. And then I still wasn't full enough, so those are just some of my filler rocks that I keep just in case I need them, like now. So this is going again in stage 1 because it's not ready quite yet, but I feel like it's getting there. I almost have enough for a stage 2 barrel. Alright, Mexican mix in stage 1. This is the mix of rocks that came from Mexico. It's things like Crazy Lace, Dalmatian Jasper. There's some agates in there. I really need to look up exactly what was included in this mix because there's some very cool like lavender colored rocks that I really like the look of, and I'd like to know what they are. But I have not had a chance to go to Kingsley North and see what they include in their mix of Mexican rocks. maybe by next week I'll have an answer to that. But you can see kind of the lavenderish ones in here. I'm really enjoying those. So again, I'm doing a sort. And just like last week, any of the Dalmatian Jasper that went in there is done and ready to move on. So we are just sorting, and last week I put some filler rocks in here, so I'm pulling those out as I go because I want to see what's ready and what's not. How much do I have? And as you can see, there's very few rocks that needed to stay in stage 1 compared to how many needed to or were ready for stage 2. And quite honestly, the ones that I left in stage 1 could move on. They just weren't quite perfect. So I just decided to make a stage 2 barrel out of it. So all of my Mexican mixed rocks are ready for stage 2. So we're going to put in my tablespoon of borax and then 3 tablespoons of stage 2 grit and get these going into stage 2 for the next week. So this is exciting that this mix is moving on. Again, it is a mixed batch, so there are mixed hardnesses. So the results, you're going to have some rocks that did really well and shined up really nicely and some that didn't. It's just the nature of having a mixture of rocks. It's one of the reasons that most people will not do a mixed batch. And then finally we have the Jasper Zoo, which did not want to open. It made me fight for that. And then it was very frothy. It was kind of interesting. So this is Cobra Jasper and Zebra Jasper in one batch. And so these were just started last week. And again, Jasper's a little bit of a harder rock, so it does take a little bit longer to start shaping up. So this is going to be uninspect and see what's ready to go on and what's not. I do have a lot of this Jasper, so I expect that I'll probably have a couple batches of the Jasper Zoo. But so cup is stage 2 ready and the barrel is stage 1. So doing a quick sort. There was not much that was ready to go to stage 2, so we're going to do another stage 1 barrel, and I have I'm going to top them up. So I have some Zebra Jasper and some Cobra Jasper. I'm trying to keep this a pretty even mix, so I'm just going to put a little bit of both in, and then water and 3 tablespoons of stage 1 grit. And I don't put borax in stage 1 because it's such a coarse stage that I don't feel like it really needs it. It doesn't really help or add to anything, so that's why I don't do it in stage 1, but I do it in the rest of the stages. So thanks for watching. Hope this was exciting. Look for the shorts if you'd prefer to not have me talking over what I'm doing, and I hope to see you guys next week.